Kofu. Okay, and we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. It's me. It's MDTenebris. I'm back again to bring you some more mediocre gaming. Below me on the screen, I have 3 links. There's a red link and a pink link. Those are to my YouTube channels. If you like what you see today, feel free to go and check them out. I play Pokemon and Polytopia. You can like, you can subscribe. If you click the bell, it will let you know when there are new videos available. The purple link is to my Twitch. It's where I am now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2 and on Wednesdays at 6:30. It's PM Eastern Time. If you want to come and join the chat, talk to me live, hang out, discuss any of the games I play, talk about strategizing or whatnot, you can do it there. I am here at 6 today, though, so that's... There is also a link in the description box of whatever you are watching that leads to a little quiet Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the games I play or anything in general, you can do it there. So, today it's Kofu Day. Yeah, we're playing with Kofu. I wanted to put this deck together. I saw this card. I thought it was weird as hell. I thought it was interesting. So what does Kofu do? Put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you put 2 cards on the bottom of your deck in this way, draw 4 cards. Can't put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck. You can't use this card. So you have to have 2 cards in your hand. Aside from the Kofu, it's like an Ultra Ball, except rather than discarding, you just shuffle them back in your deck and you draw 2 cards. I mean, you draw 4 cards. So it's kind of a nice little draw engine in itself. But it's got another perk. It's got another reason it's in this deck. Why are we playing a Kofu deck? Because of this Crabominable that was released in the Stellar Crown. It's got the Food Prep ability. Attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 star less for each Kofu card in your discard pile. So it starts at 5. You get down to 1 for 250 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Haymaker. We also have in here the Veluza. Attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 star less for each Kofu card in your discard pile. This only has 4. So if you have all 4 of the Kofu cards in your discard pile, you get 110 damage for free. There's no energy required for this. Both of these cards are using the Food Prep ability. I hope we get to see more. I thought that was cool. I was going to include in here Pelipper, because in the games, one of Kofu's team members is Pelipper. So you got the Hearsay ability. When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may choose one, put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand, or search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So the idea was you use this Pelipper to get your Kofu cards, and then you discard them however you can. I kind of felt it was a little too tricky. So instead, we have the Pidgeot EX here, right? Quick search. Everyone's familiar. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than 1 quick search ability each turn. So rather than designing this deck in a way, we also have Greninja in here for some draw. Ooh, that was a nice contrast. Did they change the coloring on this? Wait, this isn't rainbow. Wait. Have they finally answered my prayers? No, there's rainbow here. This looks beautiful. Oh, they got rid of the green and the red, and it's just... That's so nice. Are all of the Radiants like that? Yes! They changed it. All the Radiants look dope because they don't have stupid fucking green and red lines on them anymore. Oh, it only took them a year and a half. Fuck. They finally made the cards look better. I can't believe that. I never thought I'd see the day. And here you still have the fucking red and green. Fuck you. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see that. What was I going to say? So, ideally, what we're doing with the Pidgeot here, once we get the Pidgeot into play, we can go and grab a Kofu each turn. Speeds up your ability much quicker. We only have to have 2 of each of those in here. We got some rare candies in to help us get there. So what else do we have in here? We have Earthen Vessels. Important for discarding cards. Because once you get the Kofu in your hand, you might not be able to use it. I often don't use more than 1 or 2 of these. I will try and discard them as quickly as possible. Because the idea is you're using the Kofu card as an energy accelerator. I'm not using it. It does have an interesting use. I'm not using it that much for the use. I'm using it as an energy accelerator to get rid of the energy costs of these 2 moves. So we have the Earthen Vessel in here for discarding. We have the Ultra Ball in here. We got 4 of these for discarding. We have the PokéStop in here for discarding. We also have in here Explorer's Guidance. I have 3 of these in here. This is for discarding. So we're basically just trying to get the Kofus into the discard pile as quickly as possible so that we can then use all of our moves for dirt cheap. That's why we only have 8 energies in this deck. Because 4 are going to need to go on the Crabominable. Well, 3 even, but we have Lana in here. And because we have the Radiant Greninja in here, this looks so nice. Oh my god, I'm so fucking happy they did this. Oh, I'm so happy they finally fucking did this. I've thrown a bunch of Pokégear in here to help us find the Kofu, which has kind of allowed me to reduce the number of supporters that I genuinely play. So, that's that. All right, no basic Pokemon. Crazy, but apparently true. The 2 Pidgeys, the Crabrawlers, the Veluza, we don't get any of them. And we start with the Radiant Greninja, so... Alrighty. We do have a Nest Ball, though. That's nice. Radiant Greninja only requires 1 energy to retreat, so not bad. And we start with a Kofu. I don't know who's going first. They might be going first. This looks so goddamn fucking nice. This looks terrible. Boss's orders. Okay, so we're going Nest Ball here. I guess we want to start... Do we have a Rare Candy? We don't have a Rare Candy, but we have the Pidgeot. Maybe we just start with a Veluza. Huh? Throw the Veluza down. We're going to go Earthen Vessel here on the... yeah, I think I'm saving the Kofu for next turn, to be honest. Depending on what we get here. Discard a card. 2 Boss's orders. That's so fucking unhelpful, dude. We'll put a Water Energy on the Greninja and we'll end the turn. So, Miraidon EX, this is going to be a future deck. It's probably going to have a quick setup. Heavily reliant on Iron Crowns and the base Miraidon for energy retrieval. Here comes that Miraidon right now would be my guess. It's crazy that the Veluza has 2 retreat costs and they give Miraidon 1. Like, why? Why are you doing this? Why does this Miraidon have 2 retreat costs and this Miraidon has 1? That's such garbage, dude. Alright, so I guess we'll have to play PokéStop in here. We'll go Kofu. We'll go Boss's Orders, Professor Research. We'll draw 4 cards, which is great. We'll get a Kofu into the discard pile. We'll use the PokéStop. Hopefully we get another Kofu discarded that way. Oh, peak acceleration. Here comes all that energy, baby. Terrible. Power creep in this game is insane. I'm sitting here playing a fucking Kofu deck. Fucking bum. Alright, my turn. What do we get? Lana's Aid, not great. There's 2 in there. I guess we go Kofu. 3 items, and a Switch is one of them, which we didn't need, actually. Can't go both Kofu's Aid and Lana this turn. If I go Kofu's Aid, I can't use... I might get another Water Energy, actually. So we'll go Kofu's Aid here. I'll go Boss's Orders, and we'll do an Ultra Ball. Draw 4 cards. Look at that. We did get another Water Energy, so we can, in fact, discard this Water Energy. We get another Kofu. Can we find another Kofu? We did find another Kofu. Holy shit, dude. Unfortunately, we don't have the Lana's Aid anymore. Do we have a Rare Candy? We don't have any Rare Candy. For the Pidgeot. I guess we could go for another Veluza here. Sure. And what's the chance that they're going to take out the Radiant Greninja here? I can't grab it back with the Lana anyways. They're going to have enough to do Sparking Strike. So we are actually going to retreat for a Veluza Sacrifice. Unfortunately, we don't have enough energy to put one on, or we'd be able to hit for the 110 and take it out. We're going to end the turn there. I'm doing okay, playing some Sparking Zero with a friend, the new Dragon Ball game. Oh, cool. Is that like a PvP fighting game, I guess? Or is that like a different game? I don't know anything about Dragon Ball games. I think I played, what's it called? I can't even think of it now. Can't even think of what it is. What I'm trying to think of. And I think we have... Do we have 4? We got 3 Kofu in here. So we do need another Water Energy, but we have the Lana, so that's fine. We can use Lana, and we can use the Radiant Greninja to discard. Or we could go Earthen Vessel. I'm going to save the Earthen Vessel until we get the Kofu. I like that, because I only have 2 Veluza in this deck, I think. We're going to go like this. We're gonna go like this. We get the Nest Ball and the Pokégear. Can we find the last Kofu? No, we cannot. But we can grab the Arven and we can use Pidgeot next turn. We'll go Nest Ball here. We'll grab a Pidgey. We're gonna go Basic Energy onto the Veluza. We're gonna attack for 110. There we go. That was their mistake. They decided they're going to go for the hit. Arezu, interesting. So they decided they were gonna go for the hits here, the Sparking Strike instead of Peak Acceleration. So rather than just doing 40 damage to the Veluza and having this guy fully energized, they did nothing. And they're only going to have 60 damage coming through from the Miraidon EX for this first turn. And if your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on, it's just 100 more damage. Totally on... Oh, they're going to kill my Radiant Greninja. They're going to kill my Pidgey. That's disappointing. I was not expecting them to target the Pidgey. And we just got the fucking... That's a shame. Ah, brutal. We just got that Pidgey, dude. Why are you doing that to my Pidgey? That's so mean. I just went and got that. Oh, we got Nest Ball. All right. Grab another Pidgey. Fuck this guy. I think we'll go this. I think we'll go... we could probably get rid of Professor's Research at this point. I don't think we're going to be doing anything crazy. We only have 2 energies left in the deck. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3. We don't have the last Kofu. I should have checked. We're gonna do that now. Why go Arven when I can explore? Right? So there was 1 Kofu left in the deck. We'll grab the Crabrawler. We'll grab the Rare Candy. Just flat out. We still have the Arezu. So I don't need to attach an energy to the other Veluza. We're all good. And we got the Crabominable there as well. So we could just play the game now. We'll put this onto the Crabrawler and we'll just hit for the 110. So they're only going to be able to do 60 damage to me, I think, based on the Repulsion Bolt. I have to have damage counters on me for them to do damage. Maybe they have a boss's orders and they go for the Greninja. Maybe they go for the Pidgey again. Don't know why they would. They kind of need to focus more on their own deck than trying to screw with what I have. But 2 out of 2 games hasn't been bad. This has been pretty decent against some fairly meta-looking decks. So I'm pretty happy with this. We've been able to get... What turn are we on? We're on turn 4. We've been able to consistently get these Kofus into here as well with all the discard we've got. And because so many of the discarding things are items, it's really given us the ability to use PokéStop to, like, just go through the deck and just consistently grab what we need, which is... So we got some Pokemon coming in here. We got Miraidon and we got the Iron Valiant for the bench. What does this do? It's 20 to 1 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. Irida coming in. So we go Rare Candy. We get the Pidgeot. We go Pidgeot here. We grab ourselves a Lana. Can we get a Lana? We can get a Lana. All right, perfect. We put Crabominable on here. We go for the Lana. We're going to grab ourselves 3 of these Water Energy. We're just going to attack again. Yes, I don't need to attach any energy, actually. We're in a pretty good spot. 2 prize cards. Hell yes. All right, what else? So we're up. We're 3 to 3 now. Not doing too bad. They did get 2 Pokemon in. The Peak Acceleration is not going to be able to take us out. They're not going to be able to take out the Veluza. We can one-shot the Miraidon. No problem. So the only thing we got to be careful about is decking out. That seems to be the only concern I need to have right now. Is that I used to make... But we have the Iono. So I can easily just take out a Pokemon or 2 and then Iono and all these cards go back. I honestly don't need that much. We could play Candice and see if we get any Pokemon. Iron Hands is going to be a little bit of a pain because he does double damage type. We need 3. So, I mean, ideally, we're going to see what they do with the Peak Acceleration. where they put the energies. This guy's got a big retreat cost. So if they don't put an energy on the Iron Hands, I might focus the Iron Hands first, because it'll take 2. Oh, they're switching. What are they putting in? Wait, what? They're putting the Miraidon in because it takes 2 to take out? That's an interesting decision. I'm not sure. They didn't even put energy on it. I don't know what they're doing now. We're going to go for the Candice. No. I'm going to come in here and just grab the Crabrawler. I believe is the correct move. Put an energy onto him. We're gonna hit with Sonic Edge. Yo, this guy doesn't do, you don't get extra prize cards, no. Okay, so that's the beautiful thing about this deck is aside from the Pidgeot EX, this is a single prize card deck, so if you can avoid them bossing in your Pidgeot EX and killing it, which is nice because Pidgeot EX has 0 retreat cost, so if they move it in and they can't one-shot it, you can just retreat it again. Using the Switch card, I have a boss's orders, my friend. I don't know why you swapped the Miraidon out to... I guess because they didn't have an energy. So they didn't have an energy. So they swapped the Miraidon out because I could one-shot it, and they want to use the peak acceleration to get their energy. That makes it. Aquatic 1702, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oof, Crabominable, I've tried it as well. Yeah, well, I mean, of course you have Aquatic. It's a water-type Pokemon, am I right? No, it's been pretty good. I've been very happy with this so far. It hasn't been tough to get working. We've been able to get 4 Kofus in the discard pile by turn 4, turn 5, I think. Check this here. When was the last Kofu? When did we Kofu the last Kofu? I think turn 4. I don't even know. All right. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go boss's orders for the Miraidon EX. I have a Switch. So I'm actually going to just switch the Crabominable in. We're going to go Pidgeot EX for the second Crabominable here. Get this guy into play. We're just going to Haymaker. Bang. Take out this Miraidon EX. No problem. We'll get 2 prize cards. And we can deal with anything that they have. I probably should grab like something that puts an item from the discard pile into your hand so I can get that switch back, but I just stopped streaming, wanted to see who else was streaming. Oh, fair. How are you, mate? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. You're using mates. Are you coming from elsewhere? Are you like Australian or British? That's where most of my friends that use that word come from. Yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I finished work, doing my regular stream. I started a little early. I wanted to get some fun stuff in. I didn't get enough content last time for a YouTube video, so I didn't put one up, obviously, and that's a little bummer. But yeah, no, this one's going well. We got some good gameplay here. I'm having a great time. We're chilling. We're chilling. And Crabominable is doing what I wanted him to do. Kofu this is gonna be win 2 in a row. The first guy just surrendered very early. So what do I do here? I can't attack. I can't attack. Do I have anything that I can use to get this guy out of there? No, I don't. Okay. And I have to take something. Yeah, I think I just end the turn there. We see how it goes. We see how it goes. Belgian, exactly. Oh, very nice. Good to hear. I had a friend that was from Belgium, actually, when because I got educated in the UK, so I lived in England. I lived in Europe for many, many years. Born and educated, you could say. Yeah, no, that's cool. Are you in Belgium right now? How's Belgium? How's Belgium been? With all the nonsense going on over in Europe. Man. What a weird world we're living in right now, huh? Craziest timeline. So, I mean, Crabominable can actually take out any of these guys. They have enough to take out Crabominable, though. This Crabominable can take out any of these guys. I got the boss's orders for the Veluza, in case they tried to flee with the Miraidon, but it looks like they're just playing the game out. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and we'll just swing in here quickly with the Veluza and just hit for the 110. There we go! GG! Nice, 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 nice. Take that last pride card. Thank you very much, Mari. That's the game. All prize cards taken with Kofu. Fantastic. Look at that. My pointy fish. It's crazy, dude. Does that mean you can speak French? Tu parles français? Yeah, that's probably the only French you're gonna hear out of me because I'm so... I can read in languages. Like, I can read in Spanish a little bit. I can read a full French novel. I cannot think quick enough to figure out what I want to say and then convert it into French and do all the participles and everything. I'm just a little too stupid for that, so... Yeah, I get that, dude. America seems like a different planet. It's not that different, to be honest. In terms of just, like... It's another landmass filled with humans. I thought it was going to be different when I moved back here. And it's really not that different. The difference is, like, the I guess the self-centeredness. I guess it's, I don't know. I guess it's a cultural thing. You've got for two reasons. You've got, like, the American dream, where everyone's, like, entitled to their American dream, and they're allowed to, like, chase it. The whole fake it till you make it kind of stuff. And the idea that, oh, shit, I gotta go. I kind of want to discard this and see what I get, but if I don't get another, then I'm putting myself behind. I did get another. Fantastic. And we got an Ultra Ball. Kind of want to use the Kofu next turn, though. I don't want to discard it just yet, so we're going to end the turn here. Yeah, it's English. It's interesting because, you have the American dream, right? So it's like the idea that, like, anyone can move here and work hard and succeed, is definitely a myth. If you go anywhere and you work hard enough, you should be able to eke out a living. Whether you can go on to become a big success is another thing. It was clearly, I think, much easier way earlier. I don't know how true that is today, considering the lack of wage following with inflation and how many low-paying jobs there are and all that stuff. But yeah, I just kind of feel like people here are a little more selfish, I think would be the word. All right, let's try this. We're gonna go Kofu here. We're gonna go Switch and Ultra Ball. In fact, I got a bunch of Ultra Ball. I get rid of something. I'm gonna keep. We'll get rid of the boss's order. Yeah, because I've only got 2 in here. 4 cards. That shit never ceases to amaze me. We'll go for the Pidgeot. Are you... The game is fucking with me, dude. The game knows what I want, and it's... Okay, I guess I'm not allowed to play for the Pidgey. Okay. We love that. We love when that happens. We'll go PokéStop here. Discard 3 cards. We get the Rare Candy and the Nest Ball back. Can we get the Pidgey now? Yes, we get the Pidgey now. Okay. We have the Ultra Ball for next turn. That's fantastic. So we didn't get rid of any more Kofu. But we have the Pidgey. We're all ready to go. We're going to end the turn there. Speak French, Dutch, English, and Spanish. Damn, that's a lot. I started learning a little Danish, a little bit of German. But yeah, it's mainly English. And then second would be French, because I spent like 10 years of my life studying to still not be able to speak it. And then I picked up Spanish when I moved back here, and Spanish is fun. Spanish is a very silly, fun language to speak and say. I absolutely love it. It's super... I get what you're saying. Seems like a good way of describing it. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think it's a cultural thing for sure. I think when you consider like the idea of the taxes, how people don't like to pay taxes, but in Europe, in many places, people be like, you know, I'll pay a little more taxes so the community can be better, the society can be better, and I as an individual can see that when the society does better, my standard of living will go up, even if marginally. They haven't got that over here. It's still, you'll still be talking to someone and they'll be like, I don't want to pay for someone else's hospital bill. And you're kind of like, well, you already are, because insurance is just socialized medicine on a smaller scale and private. So, and it's worse technically, because if you socialize medicine for everyone, then all the people who aren't insured have access to the cheaper stuff as well. While as here, there's a big problem with homeless people not being able to afford healthcare. This is the kind of country where, like, if you don't make it, no one gives a fuck. They think if you failed, you deserve to fail. Which is a little sad, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Land of the free, right? Greatest country on earth, supposedly. Suicide rate has gone up recently. Which is a crazy thing to consider. I had French and Spanish classes back to back. That's fucked up, believe me. Oh, man, that sucks. I tried to learn 4 languages on Duolingo at the same time. Back when Duo and me were on good terms, before he tried to murder my whole extended family for missing a lesson. But, yeah, no, I had to stop doing French because I was getting so mixed up between the French and the Spanish. And then the German and the Danish as well. Like, it's very similar sentence construction kind of concepts, and it was just like I was mixing words up. I was confusing which, and I still do this so much. I'll be writing in Spanish and I'll just accidentally put in like French words. It just happens all the time. That's cool, man. I have a friend from high school who can speak like 6 or 7 languages right now. So we'll go PokéStop, I think. What do we get? We get a Pokégear and the Energy Retrieval and a Kofu in the bin. Fantastic. We only got a boss's orders here. That's not what we were looking for. We are going to go for the Ultra Ball. We're going to go Ultra Ball here. I think we can get rid of the Irida now that we have the Rare Candy and the Radiant Greninja. So we're going to go find ourselves a Pidgeot. Fantastic. We will evolve our Pidgeot EX. I want to check and see what we got in here. Only 2 Kofus. So this guy needs 1 more Kofu in the discard pile. I don't know how I'm going to get that without discarding all of these cards. I don't have any energies either. That's kind of been the problem. So we're going to go Candice here. Grab these cards. I guess I could put the energy on and attack and get 110 on. Or 210 actually. 220 because I'm doing double damage. But then he's doing 160. So I'm going to discard this first. Draw 2 cards. Another Pidgeot. Not great. We can go, I guess we'll go Quick Search here. And we'll just grab the Kofu. Straight out of the deck, right? We could go Pokégear and see if we pull it. That seems a little risky, though. We'll just go for the Kofu. We'll bet on next turn. Grab these back. I'll put 1 on the Veluza, and I'll hit for 220. Bang. Is it working? The deck? It is. This is the 3rd game we're on. I've won 2 games so far. It has been doing all right. Just focusing on getting the Kofus into the discard pile without losing too many prize cards. We are up against a type matchup. So we have the advantage. We're going to be doing a ton more damage to them than they are to us. And I think that's 3 out of 4. That's only 2. 2 out of 4 Kofus in the discard pile. I got to find another Kofu. Hope it's not prized. I don't have any way to get it out of a prize card situation. But this guy in there means I just need this 1 water. We can use the Pidgeot to grab an Earthen Vessel, which would be good. Seems so. He won the last game. Zardy-X is a good deck to review its potential at, though. Zardy-X is a deck to review its potential at, though. What do you mean by that? Not 100% sure what you mean. I mean, I made a video about this Charizard EX deck when it came out because everyone was looking at Dark Charizard EX I had just done a Dark Charizard EX deck. I think the videos are back-to-back on my channel, the MDTenebris Plays Pokemon YouTube channel. And this card is insane. The fact that as soon as there's any damage counters on it, you're doing 160 damage for 1 energy. That's insane. But people always look past it because this one is 4 energies. I actually paired the 2 Charizards. I had this with the Dark Charizard, and I was using the Dark Charizard to energize the Charizard EX. But this card is great. This is a great deck. I think it's very underrated. It's not as nice as the Charizard, the Dark Charizard, because it doesn't have that free energy acceleration for the full hit, but like 160 damage for 1 energy is insane, and it's not hard to find 1 energy. It's really crazy. It's not going to one-shot most of your EX or V Pokemon, but single price cards are not going to last against this Charizard EX for sure. For sure, for sure. Alright, we're going to play Veluza. We're going to put the Kofu into play here. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. We're going to go... I don't need a Arezu. I guess we could go like this. Go like that, I think. 2 Ultra Balls. So, is there a final Kofu in this deck that I can grab, or is it prized? That's the question here. And it is prized. Okay, so that is the maximum we're going to get out of this. Going to grab the Crabrawler here, put him on the bench. We're going to have to put the energy onto the Veluza. And I guess we can attack now, right? Yeah. We need to save these. How many do we have in here already? Actually, 1, 2. Okay, we could discard 1 more and see what we get. Okay, nothing great. All right, so we're just going to go Sonic Edge here. Take out the Charizard EX. No biggie. I really like how these Radiant cards look now that they've gotten rid of the stupid, all the red, green, and blue lines going across them, and they've just done the mono color for the card type. I think that's beautiful. I used a Blastoise EX deck today that slapped normal decks, but Dark Zard and Raging Bolt are just on another level. Yeah, I mean, that's why they've been releasing grass decks since Dark Charizard came out, because they We got the Kofu! We got the Kofu. Yeah, that's why, I mean, you got Ogerpon EX. You got the Diplin with the Festival lead. You got Toadscruel EX. You got, I mean, the Ancient and the Future and the Ancient decks are great in and of themselves. I like to relate those back to Rapid Spin and Single Strike decks. Rapid Strike and Single Strike decks. Just in the way they synergize with themselves. But, yeah, we've had like 4 or 5. You got Hydrapple EX now. There's so many, like, really strong Meowscarada EX. I think that came out before, actually. You have all of these really strong grass-type meta decks that have been put into meta because Dark Charizard is weak to grass. And it's just too strong of a card. They had to fix it. I don't know if they come out with all of the cards at the beginning and then release them in sets, or if they come up with them as the sets come out. But yeah, it's Dark Charizard's crazy. I complain about that shit all the time. I still see people complaining in Reddit, just putting up a post like, Dark Charizard is OP. And you get all of these smug little Reddit, because that's the funny thing about Reddit. Someone put this great comment up that said, if I have a question, I don't go and ask Reddit what the answer is. I go and put up a post asking what the answer is, and then I go on another account and I comment the wrong answer. Because people love to tell you when you're wrong on Reddit. I guess we'll go Kofu here. I don't need you. I don't need you. Okay, we got Crabrawlers here. I don't think we have another Crabrawler in the deck, actually. No, we don't. I don't want the Pidgey. So, no need for that. We're going to evolve him. We'll put an energy on. Search. I guess a Hisuian ball would be nice, but I guess what we would really want... I've already used my supporter, yeah, so no point. We'll just attack. We'll take the Moltres out for 220. They're going to come in with the Radiant Charizard. I have a boss's orders. I probably should be focusing the weaker ones, but I'm just not paying tons of attention at this point. We also have the type advantage, so it might be more beneficial to get like an Arcanine EX into play so we can hit them with the Crabominable, rather than taking out a bunch of single prize cards before they evolve. Yeah, I get that tomorrow. I'm thinking of building a Walking Wake deck on stream, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, fair enough. I have someone that joined my Discord recently that has a Walking Wake in their deck, but I think it's just a normal ancient deck. Roaring Moon ancient deck. Walking Wake, that's the one where it's like it does 220 if there's something met, there's a parameter met. I feel like you would have a really funny podcast if you made one. I probably, I don't know. It depends on what we're talking about. If I was talking about politics, probably not. I'd probably get really, really upset all the time. I don't know. That's an interesting one. I've thought about it. I mean, everyone's got a podcast these days, right? My fiance wanted to do a podcast with me, but we don't have a Veluza here. So I'm actually going to play the Pidgeot, because I think that's 2 Veluza in the discard. It is. So the idea here is we're going to go Pidgeot. We're going to grab Lana. I hope we have one, too. We're going to grab the Lana. We're going to go Veluza, Water. We got a Crabrawler in here, actually. We got 2 Water Energy left. All the Kofu are gone, so I don't need to worry about that. So we could actually go... like this. I should have the hit right there. Very nice. The only thing I'm worried about is if this Charizard is not fire type, then it's going to be harder to get through. Well, we got another Lana, so we're fine. We're totally fine. We still have our Iono, so we can keep drawing through our deck. It'd be pretty good. You just have a really good radio type voice. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice. I don't know what my voice sounds like. I've heard it. It sounds weird. I've been told unique. That's what it was. When I was living in England, I sounded American. When I was living in Malta, they didn't know where I was from because so much English had rubbed off that I was now speaking in it. And then I picked up fucking the Maltese accent, which is a mix of like Italian and so many others. It's like a bunch of Arabic pronunciations in Maltese. And I went back to England and they were like, where the fuck are you from? And then I came back here. Nah, I sound like this. So we grow and we change. All right. I kind of want a one-shot, but we don't have the Switch anymore, right? The Switch is in the Switch is not. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Big swing. Hey, we got the Switch, motherfucker, dude. All right, I'm gonna evolve this guy because I can. Switch this dude in. Gonna boss's orders for our Arcanine friend here. We're gonna Haymaker. Bam, baby. 3 wins in a row. Goodness gracious me, Kofu's coming out. Look at that. All prize cards taken. Very nice. Very, very nice. This looks gorgeous. This actually looks so fucking good with the red and the orange. Just the 3 shades of red coming in, and then you got the yellow. Oh, man. It took them so long to do this. Okay, so that is going to be it from me today. I hope that everyone that came along for the stream had a good time. I had a very good time. This is actually a way stronger deck than I thought it was going to be. Kofu is actually a really good card. You just put 2 cards back into your deck, and then you draw 4 cards, which is kind of cool, because a lot of the time you have to, like, shuffle your whole hand in or something like that. Nope, you just pick 2 cards you don't need, put them in your deck, draw 4 cards, and then obviously you get the 4 Kofus into your discard pile. And you can use the Veluza and the Crabominable attacks for a highly reduced cost. So I definitely recommend checking this card out, seeing what kind of deck you could put together with it. If you put something cool together that I haven't thought of, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, below me on the screen, I have 3 links. There is a red link and a pink link. Those are to my YouTube channels, my Pokemon and my Polytopia YouTube channels. So if you like what you saw today, feel free to go and check them out. You can like the videos if you like what you see. You can follow me, you can subscribe, or you can click the bell. It will let you know when I put new videos up. I try to put new videos up regularly. Purple link is to my Twitch. It's where I am now. I'm here on Saturdays at 2 and on Wednesdays at 6:30. That is PM Eastern Time. So if you actually wanted to follow me and not just subscribe, you can follow me on Twitch. You can come, you can join the chat, you can hang out, talk to me live. There's also in the information box a link to a Discord channel. If you want to get me offline, talk to me about any of the games I play or just anything in general, you can do it there. I've just reorganized the Discord so that it's more concise for deck building and thoughts sharing and all that stuff. So feel free to come and hang with us offline. So I'd like to thank everyone that came along for the stream today. And you, the viewer at home, if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube after the fact, I appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, feel free to like. You can subscribe, you can follow, you do all that good stuff. It'd be good. And yeah, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you get a really good night's rest tonight. I hope you wake up very rested and happy, ready to take on tomorrow. So that's going to be it from me today. This is MDTenebris. I'm signing off. So take it easy. Peace out and adios.